And let's see, anything else? I think that's it. Save that. That's up. All right, so let's see what we got out here. We got a couple of movers that we were looking at out of pre-market. I was looking, but I didn't really get a chance to look into them. We see FNHC coming on down now. AGFFY coming on down back into previous levels. The SPY is still green on the day. Very small green. INPX, ILAG, ILAG. A lot of these are nice and red though. Let's jump over here to TOS. TOS. What's up, Donnell? You took an entry on INPX. Nice. Yeah, I saw that stuff moving. I was like, oh man, everything's doing this thing. INPX, you took an entry at 775. You must have traded this you must have traded it out of pre-market. You took a pre-market trade. 775. Yeah. But yeah, got 10 million shares out there traded on it. Trying to look over these percent gainers. All of them are red right now. AVCT is one that we may need to watch. AVCT. Let's look at what kind of news it has on it. 7 million shares traded, no news on the day. AVCT, still a low float though. $9:44 a.m. Eastern. So that would have been 8:44 for me. Let's see, where is 8:44? Yeah, but INPX is right above this. Well, actually, let me look at AVCT. This thing has no oh yeah, nah, that's crazy. Moving up from 160 up to 217 there on AVCT. What's up, Stunks and Chumps and Drifter? It's a Drifter. I was looking into those Canadian brokers. I found a couple of sites that have supposedly the best of 2022 that I dropped into the I think it's in the general discussion, and I don't know if I dropped them in the day trading or general discussion, but those are the ones that I'll be looking at. It's just a whole new world on there. That's why I kind of posted it to everybody, because like I said, I'm not from Canada or whatever, but I do know that there are several brokers that definitely support Canadian traders. And I saw a lot of people had liked the comments, so apparently you're not the only one that was looking for brokers to use, better brokers. All right. But yeah, let's jump over here back to Street Smart Edge. AVCT coming on through there, low float. FNHC, we can see it coming back into resistance levels here, coming back under the dollar. Had quite a bit of range up there. Got up to the 110 level. Well, was that a 20-cent drop almost? Not a whole lot of range. AGFY, SPY, INPX. ILAG coming on back up there. We can see the ILAG came down here to the 259, still nice and red on that hour chart. ATXI, huge pullback. 375 was a top push, and now it's down here at the 325s. LASE coming on back down to these this previous level here of the 425-ish level. Jump back over here real quick. Look at some of these daily charts. So AVCT, we have the two. Wow, this isn't really a gap up at all. It's kind of just pushing towards the top 287, but it's got the 200 moving average up here at the 950s. So that is a long way away. Still got resistance here, 640s, got a gap fill to do here, 390s, and then got to break over the 3s. So that's a lot of work for it to do on those 7 million shares traded. Let's see, INPX. Where's the news on the day? Like where are the catalysts? Where are those strong catalysts? Let's see, Splunk, Milestone, Pharmaceuticals, and some other big companies are moving. That's not real news. ABCT, nothing on today. INPX, no news. LG, LFG, had a press release dealing with some energy. Okay, not super interesting, but it does have 17 million shares traded on it. INO Roblox is also up green, heading back towards the 200 moving average of the 44.89. Has a little bit of resistance up here. Looks like the 46.60, 46.50 level for Roblox, taking a little gap up there. Let's see, AMD, Apple, Tesla, and then AGFY. All right, let's jump back over to Street Smart. FNHC, definitely not looking great on this hour chart. It's got a whole lot of pushing to do, and I don't trust that. AGFY looking like it's going to be breaking two new lows here after a nice little push down into this range. Break of the 170. Well, it's already broken the 175s. Looking like it wants to break the 170s. SPY continuing to try to stay green as well. INPX is the only low float that is holding any gains right now, but that news, I'm not seeing any good news for it. US stocks, Wall Street set to open higher, blah blah blah. Yeah, just not seeing any great news, but it may get a turnaround. We don't know. We'll see. It's got a bottom here at the 711s for support. Actually, let's put that up here. 711 there. See what kind of action comes from that. Lace going on down. Go ahead and take that one off. Don't really like that setup. IMRA popped all the way back up here from the 3 all the way back up to the 340s, and now finding more resistance right under the 350s. Down 10% since pre-market open and 1% since the daily open. ATXI floating around. Let's see, what's this bottom? $3, so 330s. But it's got this huge push down. Okay. AVCT coming on down, has a little flat top up here with the 217 right under the 220s. Let me see. Should look into Alaskan fishing stocks. The U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife canceled Alaskan snow crab season. Over 1 billion crabs just disappeared. 1 billion? Like, how do they even quantify that? Were these crabs tagged, or like somebody really is on their hustle? Somebody out here gonna be on the street selling crabs for years. Let me see. Stunk says there are speculations to overfishing by Russian and Chinese vessels in our waters that has been going on for a few years. It could also be that they migrated further north or into deeper water due to changes in ocean temperatures. Also, crabs are pretty sensitive to disease, so it could be that. There are also crabs in Zanzibar that went missing too. That's crazy. Crabs out here disappearing. Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and IMRA. I don't. It's gonna have to get some volume behind it. I really don't like it for now. I was gonna pop it off. It's not on any of my scans anymore. Remove that old boy. ATXI getting pushed back under into this range, under towards the $3. ILAG, another one that is always, it can pop, but it can definitely drop big every single time it pops. People just sell it off immediately. Let me look at the overall market. Oh my goodness, is this real? When have we ever seen this much green in the market? What in the world? Something's wrong. All this green. All this green in here. There's little specks of red around here. No way. What's these? Fox, Fox red, Foxa. They're the only thing in the market that's super red. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely in a pretty green market. So that's probably why the low floats aren't getting as much attention right now. As you can see, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Tesla, everything that is pretty much green. What's up, Daniel B? Yeah, that's insane with those crabs, man. I don't know. I really haven't seen a whole. I haven't really been eating a whole lot of shellfish, so I don't know how their prices have been affected during this whole inflation type deal. Um, I don't know. I have to look into all of that. FNHC back into this indecision right here at 90 something cents. Got all that volume just to fail. What is it? It had a gap down here. What is it? 63 cents. If it goes all the way down there, it's over. 68 cents, all that, man. That's a death trap. AGFI coming on down. It did break down that previous 170 area, breaking for lower lows. Daniel B says the market was oversold Friday. Yes, is natural rally for today. Think a little, bro. Daniel B. Daniel B. Daniel B. Am I jumping into any stocks right now? This man's like, think a little bit. Think a little bit. Thank you for your input, Daniel B. My God, Daniel B. What is that? What's that thing they say on Family Guy? Only Quagmire, only Daniel B. Let's see, MF. Let's see. But yeah, after a big dip, we do expect rallies and everything. But it is good to see the market being almost all green. That's some nice either covering or buying. Somebody's got a little bit of faith. But yeah, the market does have to breathe a little bit. Okay, so FNHC looking like it's wanting to break down even more. But it's definitely gonna have to pull down some more to even get interesting for a bounce back up. AGFY. INPX right at the 775s here. It has been making lower highs, but looking like it's getting a little push over this area here, 780s. Small push out, immediate rejection. That was a little higher high. But let's see how these candles close. Because if we look on the hour chart, it is still fighting a good bit of resistance back up here to the 839s on INPX. But it is a super low float, so could definitely do some popping around. But we'll see. ATXI. Yep. Starting to hold there, getting a nice little push up there. I just want to see where this candle is going to close. The bottom of this candle is the 740s. And then the almost a $7 down there is the hold point for now. So that was two tests around that 775 area. Let's see how this 15-minute closes in 3 minutes. Daniel B says, Daniel B, why are you getting so agitated? Well, I'll tell you something because you're not thinking in front. You are just a follower. I bought Friday at last minute 2K shares of A firm at $17.26 and sold today at opening $18.43 $2,320 profit. Hey, great, Daniel B. Congratulations. I take nothing from your trading, great. You know, this man gets agitated with a quickness. Nah, Daniel B, I'm looking over the market, looking for catalysts, looking for things um that are gonna be holding their gains today, that kind of thing. I'm not really in a rush to trade. It's Monday morning. It's the start of the race. Yeah, no. And with momentum trading, we're never late. It's just we trade the momentum. The momentum, how can you be late for momentum when momentum is in the moment? Think a little bit, Daniel B. Think a little bit. Oh man. Okay, AGF. Well, I don't know, Dang B. I just sit back, take my little one or two trades if the setup becomes available, and just chill. I'm not now it'll be a different thing if I'm doing something like trading like I'm taking like I used to take like almost 100 trades a day. Now that's gambling, you know. 50 trades a day, 40 trades a day, it's like nah, my this setup that I'm looking for only comes like maybe once every couple of days, once or twice, maybe. That's why I just come out here, I observe, I come to the lake to fish, I look out. If the fishes are looking polluted, I just don't dive in. They literally have signs on their head that says we'll kill you, you know. And with the market being this bullish today, it's like I know where all the attention is. It's right. If I look on my scans, look at my volume mover scans. Look, what do we see? Tesla up 3%, Roblox up 3%, Apple up. All these higher flow stocks are green right now. So I'm like, there's not gonna be a whole lot of attention where I'm looking to trade. So I'm going to just keep my feet clean until we let some time play out. See how things are gonna be acting here in a couple of minutes, couple of hours. I said minutes, hours. Because as of now, we can see the first hour on most of these didn't go so well for the low floats. FNHC big dive down almost 20 cents into this range here. AGFY, what? A dive from 207 down here to the 173s. INPX was up here at 863 down to 7 8 or 70. Well, it keeps popping around 775-ish level. So yeah, I am thinking a whole lot. I think what aggravates you is you don't know what I'm thinking. You're like, man, he must be thinking some dirty thoughts about me. No, no. I think everyone deserves an opinion, and you have yours, and you have your way to bring your opinion. You know. Let's see. You have to predict the price movements, not react to them. But what you are seeing is just what's happening now. You should buy before those movements happen, then sell with no fear. I understand what you're saying. I completely do. That's the whole thing that I do on a daily basis. But I think a lot of times, Daniel B, because you're not in the Discord, you don't see trades. So you just see what's on YouTube. So it's just like, eh. We talk about the trades and we do call outs and all that in the Discord. We you know, we have it moving over there. But, if you're here on YouTube, sometimes the play comes while I'm on stream, sometimes it doesn't. And I just got away from forcing trades. Like, it's no point, you know. If it ain't there, it just ain't there. AGFI or Y still in this flat area. But yeah, that's the exact idea that I'm looking for, Daniel B. I'm looking for something that's going not in my favor for the reaction for it to be in my favor. I say it's momentum trading, which it is, but it's basically buying before a pivot happens. You want to see the shorts, or you want to see you want to see the shorts flip to long positions or cover. That's what I'm looking for. But on these stocks today, with it being a Monday and INPX getting on down there as well, coming on down from that 795, making those higher lows on the hour chart, getting that nice push down. Had a previous low here of the 712s, down 11% on the open, from the open, I guess you could say. FNHC hasn't moved down enough. And then ATXI, we see the volume, and these lower highs are this is so much work for it to push back up here to the 374. It's just no point. It's like this is all short resistance. If anything, it might just go flat today. ILAG doing this thing to the downside. SPY coming back down to the 365s. Yeah, ATX, I am really not interested in with this setup. I'm going to remove that one. Wait, let me look at the news that it had a couple weeks ago, though. I think it had, what was it? ATXI. Laser Phonics. This was the one that I forgot what it did. I'm not too worried about it. If it pops back up, oh well, we'll look at it later on. But as of now, it's just out of scope. Sober, still holding up those 330s. Let's see. Coin, ASUN. Look at all these green little stocks in here. Look at all that. Beautiful. Fubo. Veru up to 1150. Veru bouncing on this 200 moving average over here. Where is that 200 moving average? I want to put my chart keys up there. 200 moving average is at the 1056 up there. So it bounced there twice on Veru. See if it gets a breakdown, if we can break that double bottom. Revlon continuing down as well. Siga broke down the 200 and kind of floating above the $9 right there. Sava, DWAC. the other day I saw this double bottom. I was like, man, this thing might pop, but it did end up popping, but it did come back down into these levels. Popped up there to the 21s. It is a little bit higher float, which is why I didn't really touch it. EPOW, GOVX, beats. Oh, and this is a daily chart, by the way. 200. CYN still going down. That was supposed to be a nice little AI play. BMRA gave everything back. Nero, INDO, still hovering on this $6 level, right around this $6 level. Okay, let's get back over here. Okay, INPX continuing downwards. We can see on the 30-minute chart over here coming down to test what, the 720s. Getting through those 720s hard and heavy, coming into this previous low here of the $7 on INPX. This is a lower, this is a nice little failure. Failed up here at 850s, failed at the $8 here, 796, and is continuing lower. We'll see if it can go ahead and get down there to that 687-ish level. That's a lot of downwards movement on the day, though. AVCT came back up to his flat top indecision with a lower high on the hour. The top was right under the 225s, and then this high was the 221. So try to get back up there, but creating those lower highs there. We'll see if they lose confidence up here and can it get a move down. Looking like a breakdown on FNHC here of the 90 cents. Yep, there's a little pop down there. Okay. So indecision is at 94 cents. So right now, that would be a spot where I'd be like, okay, maybe it could retest back up to the 95, but is that retest worth it? If it just goes flat here and that retest is only 5 cents, and it retests that and gets slammed, was it worth it? You know, was that little chunk worth it? What is that? 80 AG. Oh no, that looks horrible. AGFY. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna remove was it this one? Yeah, remove this one. If it goes, it's just unpredictable. I'm okay with missing out on that one. I will let that one do its thing. It's just got a lot of big wicks and a sideways action. That's a good way to get chopped up. AVCT. You said think about wait. Let me see. Also put small 15-minute under VIX chart to see if Marcus is buying or selling in the present day. Go all the way. Wait. go all the way with market. Crowd is always stronger like individual. If your stock's not reacting to market movement, then it's a signal for you there's something wrong with the stock you're trading. Uh, think about INPX, only 2 million floats and 200,000 shares is already 20% from entire package. It is super easy to manipulate price. Those stocks are very dangerous to trade, but fools like it. Yeah, yeah. So INPX had a bottom here of the 709s. Still nice and red on the day. I'm thinking it's going to continue to make these lower highs though. Because every 50 cents it seems that it's getting held down. So it started up here right under the 950. Got pushed down to the 835s, got pushed down to the $8. It seems that it's locking in 50 cents on the way down. I'm just looking at what looks like patterns, but maybe absolutely wrong. You never know. ATXI, I need to get that one off of here. Don't like it. AVCT just sitting at the top there, right at that 216 level. Now this would be buying high. Anything up here would be buying high on this one. INPX needs to come on down and break this 710 level here. $7.10. All right, let me jump back over here to the scans and see what I can see. So micro floats, INPX, AVCT, low floats, AGF or AF, AGFY, VEV. What is VEV? Vicinity motor shares trading higher, but it's down 12%. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. And the other thing that kind of makes me wary of the low flows today is there's not really any on the top volume movers except AGFY, which is slowly getting caught up to by all of these higher flow movers. So I'm like, is this thing gonna be able to suck enough tension away from all what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 9 other stocks that aren't low floats? It'd be a different thing if this was a low float day and all of the Tesla and all of these were red. So yeah, definitely come back later on in the afternoon after some of these kind of fizzle out and find a bottom. But as of now, low floats are dead today. Nothing but traps on Monday, baby. AVCT getting some pops up there. Small pop out to this 225, meeting resistance almost instantly. No kind of pullback that I like, so I'm good on that one. 12 million shares traded on it. Still struggling around that 220 level, right under that 225. Continues to get beat up there. And now it is getting destroyed, getting hammered there off the 225. Let's see if it can get down through that $2 level. This is the chop that I like to avoid, because this, at this point, who's more comfortable is what I'm looking at. Are the shorts more comfortable? Are the longs more comfortable? Who's more comfortable? And at this point, I'm thinking the longs. It's like, I know you guys like what you're doing, but I'm thinking the shorts got this one. You know, especially with no catalyst, no good catalyst for it to continue to get bought up. It may grind higher, but I'm okay with not getting into this churn. FNHC move down a bit. See if it can continue to break on down. 40 million shares traded on that one. SPY holding sideways, so it looks like the SPY is coming into some consolidation. VEV was this bottom 106. I guess you could risk that. I guess the shorts have definitely, what's this, 134s for resistance, and then an open resistance at 125. So maybe less than 20 cents there to be gained off of a buy here. Shorts have definitely got a little bit of a win, but I guess the risk level would be the $1, so it'd be a 10-cent risk here. 110 down to $1, and see if you can get a little pop back up to the upside if it can break over. What is this? This VWAP. VWAP is the 122s right now, so if it could break over that, that could be just a small gain, but I don't know if that's even worth it. Let me look at the news on that. And it's not even really what I would consider a micro float. It's just a low float. The news on it, Vicinity Micro Corp secures US $100 million plus purchase order from 1,000 VMC 1,200 electric. Wait, what? Vicinity Motor Corp secures a purchase order for 1,000 VMC 1,200 electric vehicles. Am I tripping? 1,200 class 3 electric trucks. So maybe that's the model of the truck. 1,000 and then VMC. Okay. We're incredibly pleased to announce this transformational milestone in Vicinity's evolution as a leading commercial EV manufacturer. Okay, yeah, but that's kind of what this isn't a setup that I would take, but this is kind of the setup that I look for. Something with low risk, like if I can risk 10 cents here for a move back up, but because there is no real kind of catalyst that I like there, I'm unsure about that catalyst. It's not something I'll jump in on that one. But this right here, this is like, okay, shorts, we're going to risk 20, up to the 24, as long as this thing keeps going down. So from the 216s up to the 24, how many cents is that? Like 8 cents up there? Less than 10 cents up there as a risk, and it's going to come on down. Good risk levels. INPX still popping around down here, but still continuing to make those lower highs. Let me see. This is indecision right here. Yeah, I'm just not into any of these ones that I'm seeing today. They may blow up in the afternoon or whatever, but I'm okay sitting out on those. Because this thing has a gap fill. It can absolutely crush right here back to the 674s. Still red on the hour chart as well. Not making that true decision to stay green. And also it's red on the day, so multiple factors playing against it. It's like AGFY tried to pop back up there a little bit, but continue to make those lower highs. So what's the probability of it popping out of this flat area and breaking over those highs up there at any point? That's what, a 78 up to 208, 30-cent pop that it would have to do out of this flat motion. If it does do it, that'll be super unpredictable. SPY coming on down. What's this bottom on the 15? Bottom is the 364s. It's going back towards, but still in a nice upward movement. I don't know if this is probably just a break before it moves even higher after this big sell-off. You know, they got to fully destroy anybody that was trying to short the market first before they start trying to bring it back down. Another thing on this one that's down here is the dry up of the volume here. So the first candle got 3 million shares to the downside, and it's just kind of drying up slowly down here. Still, that risk level would be 10 cents, what, 106 for just a small short time. And this will be a scalp. This wouldn't be something I'm looking to go higher. This would be like, hey, just give me a little pop and let me get on out. Because this thing, the range on it is disgusting. FNHC making lower lows on the 15-minute and the 30-minute. Yeah, so this is kind of what we saw last week. I think that was that on Friday? We saw something like this where it was holding up here. And I don't like when they get up here and kind of hold in indecision, because it gives shorts a lot of time to get their shares filled. And I don't like that. Time is of the essence, you know. The more time shorts have to plan and look at this and say, oh yeah, this is a good risk level. It's holding right under 224. I should get in on this. The worse off it's gonna be for the longs, especially holding on a red candle. So this thing can just start dumping on you. What's up, One Life? Ben, I don't know. Well, actually, he might be on Twitch today. I don't know. He didn't let. I don't know if his notification was in the chat on. Let me see. Let me see if Ben's up. He might not be up right now. Let's see. Let's see. No, he's not on right now. Yeah, but also, if you're not a part of the Discord yet, you can join the Discord. Of course, the Discord is kind of like where I do most of my talking after the stream. If you have questions or anything like that, to drop in the Discord, the community is there, and I'm there too, to kind of look into your ideas, you know. kind of see your thought processes and things like that. But yeah, I just talk through mine and kind of tell you what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking when I see these types of moves and stuff. IMPX getting a little bit more pressure under that 750. Daniel B says, "One life, one chance. God send me to rescue Hal." Oh man, well you ain't got to rescue me. I'm not. My hands are tied today. All I see is trash. All I see is trash. And like I always say, trading low floats, trading things like that, you are trading in the trash can. So you never know when they'll turn around on you. So you got to take that profit when it comes. But yeah, Daniel B, he's been trying to save me for a long time, man. Long time, man. Trying to save me. Uh, where is that volume, man? FNHC coming down here, low of the 80s now. How much time? This thing's got 30 minutes left on this hour candle. And like I said, this thing is at the 82 cents. So that would be what? A 10-cent move back up. That's a big move for it. So it's probably not worth it. It's struggling. If 10 cents is all you can give me, I don't know. You know, if 10 cents is my goal and 10 cents is all you can give me, it's going to be a hard sell on that one. SPY coming on down, back breaking down what the three or testing the 364.75s again. Let's see. It's a case of those Mondays. Yep, Drifter, exactly. Monday is one of those days where things have to digest. Daniel B says, "Hal, I hope you will not end up like Simple being in the RV with Toa, Toa and Dow. Toa? I don't know. I don't know what Toa is. Yep. But this is a Monday morning, and a lot of times um you'll see I don't know how much you guys look at prop traders and definitely swing traders and things like that. But Monday is kind of like a digestion day because news can drop at any time. Well, relatively big news can drop anytime on Mondays. And so a lot of people kind of just hold off and kind of watch and kind of lean back on Mondays. And that's why you see some of this indecision coming in. Now, this is indecision after that big move back up on a lot of these higher float stocks. You know, a lot of people take profits on these days with everything pushing up like this, especially if they got in Friday, like your boy Daniel B. You know, they'll be taking profit and making things real indecisive. AVCT. Go ahead and remove eye lag. Don't really ever trade that one. See how this thing is kind of holding and flattening up here? This is not a good sign for me. I'm like, man, how many shorts have gotten in? Let me look at the volume up here. Was this 1 million, 2 million? Ugh. Okay. Just not looking very good up here. Creating these long wicks up to the 225s. Just looking like a dropper. And VEV coming on down here, what, 105s. So at this point, this risk would be 3 cents, because I would not. What's the bottom of this green candle? The bottom of this green candle is 104. So this would be a this would be a 5 cent risk. I'll be risking off of this big buy up, but definitely not going to be doing that. It's only up 8% and down 14% on the day, so pop there may not be worth it with no catalyst. Let me make sure it had no catalyst. VEV vicinity. Oh yeah, that was that weird electric vehicle news. So yeah, nothing really on that one for low floats. Put it over here, but for today, I don't think I'm going to be playing with that. IMPX, trying to fix this indecision here. This is the 750s is trying to hold over. Still big indecision on the hour chart. 10 minutes left on that hour. So yeah, just not seeing a whole lot with worth. FNHC, taking that one off. It's no point. It's gonna have to get over that dollar. IMPX trying again at this 775 level. Still indecisive on the hour. Could return up here to what, the 838s, but I'm gonna let this hour close. And what's this risk? That's a pretty nice risk. That's what, 50 cents down to that bottom. So I don't know if anybody's gonna be buying here on the hour, but we'll see. And I keep forgetting, does this one have catalyst? No, it doesn't. Ugh. Yeah, never mind on IMPX. No catalyst, no reason to go up. Looking over here on the daily chart, we can see it had a top up here. Was this 13? Had a little bit of consolidation here at the 950s. Came up, gap filled all the way up here to the 818s and found resistance there. So I'm just not in love with that. That just doesn't look good. So yeah, that's all I want to look at today. I'll be back on Wednesday. But yeah, no trades for me as of yet. Just not seeing anything worth it. IMPX was one of the few low floats that had a little bit of promise, but just not feeling it, man. Just not feeling it. Got a high, let's see. Let's mark these off. Low 721s. Oops. 721-ish level. And at this point, what is this high? This high is the 778. So 778, yeah. It's just not really looking very confident in here. I'll stream for these next 7 minutes to see where this hour closes on INPX, but definitely has fallen off on volume and everything. Okay, the SPY came down to check out the 364s. And like I said, I'm thinking it's gonna have some consolidation. Just go flat here. If it can remain strong off this bounce, this nice little gap up. Or maybe it won't just go sideways. Maybe it'll work its way higher. Start to just flag out. Getting back up there. What's this high? 366. INPX small pops up there to what looks like maybe a head and shoulders here if it can stop at the 778. But it's got to hit a roadblock at that 778. Can it get back below the 760s? Got 4 minutes left on this hour candle. Getting some buying up there towards the top. So the next question on the next hour is, can it hold up this 750, 755-ish level? Do Ben's dogs life the van life? I don't know. Actually, I never thought about that. I'm trying to think why. I don't know. Continues to find pressure right up here at this top here. But it's got to pull back below the 770. Got to pull back below the 775s here. Continue this movement down with no catalyst. It has no reason to be bought up. So, I don't know. Would they be able to reverse trend with no reason to be bought up is the question. $790s looking like it wants to test that 8 here. Still be below the previous high of the last hour. Could be some scalping potential, but you got to be quick on this one. 860s was that previous high up there. And also the volume. So this candle here had 1 million shares traded on it going down. This one doesn't even have 1 million shares on it going up. So we'll see if the downwards volume picks up some more after this little retracement back up here to the 8 or 790s, $8. Looking for it to get back below that 775 though. True, Daniel B. But Ben actually wanted to see you first. Remember he said he wanted to come and park in your living room. Oh man. Okay. Ben could have parked in my driveway. Hey, yeah, one life. He may take that road trip because I mean, hey, that's what he's planning on, really doing, being a digital. I don't even know if it would be a digital nomad. It would be a physical nomad and just focus on the digital spaces, I guess. I don't know. INPX has just closed up the hour, coming up here right under $8. I'm thinking we're gonna see a nice little fell off here. Go ahead and take out that 775. But yeah, that's all I wanted to see is it fall. This is a lower high here. $8 was the high of the previous hour candle. I know that's what everybody's expecting for it to break, and it may or may not. But at this point, it's a 50-50. It's not. You don't really have an edge in this. It's like, well, it may go, or it may just dive down like it is probably about to do, because it's not creating any higher lows on the or higher highs on the hour chart as of yet. 10 cents away from that 775 breakdown. We can see it below 775. I'm gonna go ahead and get on down. Go ahead and get on down, baby. This VWAP is at what is it, 768. I'm thinking it can crack that on down too. Mondays are about crushing dreams, man. Let's crush some dreams today. Shorts. Especially in a time that everything else, higher float, is going up. So that's where the eyes will be. That's why you see all this volume fall off here. Get on under that 775, boy. All right. At least break the 80s. Gee whiz. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're on YouTube. You can hit that follow button if you're on Twitch. I'll be back on Wednesday morning for some more streaming. I may take trades on Tuesday. If you're in the Discord, you'll see those when I take trades and things like that. I'm like, hey, I'm looking at this ticker. This is looking like a setup for me, and I'll be taking trades like that. Also, if you have any kind of trades or ideas that you're looking at, you can share those in the Discord as well. You can put in pictures, you can put in articles, whatever you have to back up your information. Of course, you'll see several members in there. I usually am in the day trading chat for the most part. Sometimes I'll post into the general discussion, but I mean, pretty much everything I talk about in there is going to be stock market related. But yeah, we got to figure out what's happening to these crabs as well. Um, the crabs are disappearing. They know something that we don't. Apparently, a billion of them just up and disappeared. Maybe a pre-rapture type thing. If so, we all got left behind. And God only loves crabs, so we got to figure that out. If you guys are love seafood or anything like that, may be a good time for you to start investing in that type of research. But anyway, nice observation day for a Monday morning. It does look like IMPX coming back down to that 775-ish area. We'll see if it can push on through it. But it's whatever. I'm pretty much IMPX is the only low float, micro float that I was kind of looking at, but I just don't like it because everything else going on in the market. I keep my eyes on the higher float movers. Over here on my scans, we got the micro float scan. We got the low floats, nothing in the mid floats, and then our top volume movers. IMPX isn't even up there on the top volume movers, so I'm like, hey, look at all this stuff winning, staying up there, keeping that attention. And IMPX, I can't justify taking a trade on that today. So yeah, that is my kind of analysis today. IMPX looking like it wants to continue to suck people into it. Playing right under the $8 there, back and forth. But yeah, I was thinking this thing was going to slam down, but maybe it's just going to hold here for a while, right under the eights. Looks like a little bit of a double top here. High of 794, high of 793 on this one. It's a pretty weird one, struggling like this on these levels. But maybe it'll move higher, but I won't be in it. I'm about to go and do some other stuff and make some money in some other type of ways. This is just a little bit too much 50-50 for me. But anyway, appreciate you guys again. Check out the Frame of Fortune Media Network. Check out the other channels in the Frame of Fortune Media Network. Stunts and Chumps Gaming, Reliable Rudy, of course me, HH Trader. You can check out the Frame of Fortune Home channel. As for Ben, Ben has been doing a lot of, again, you already know, Ben is into the cryptos, man. He's been working on different projects, working with different project development teams. It's crazy how he's kind of growing that whole network over there, and linking up with all these different developers from all over the world. It's insane. So yeah, he's on a mission to definitely connect the world of Web3 and decentralization and all of that with the crypto, I guess you can call it the universe now, crypto universe with all its planetary features. But yeah, that is it for me today. If you're going to continue trading, be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. And if I see anything else, I'll update you guys in the Discord. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.